Homeward Bound on Newswatch 12 today is sponsored by Paws and Claws.
Welcome back to this week's edition of Homeward Bound. Today we're here with Jay and Angie, and we have Ralphie and Bullet, who are very, oh, you're a little tired. But I was about to say they're very excited, then Bullet yawned. So, but okay, so you were telling me these two have very opposite stories. So which one of them is going to go first?
Well, Ralphie is an old dog who came in as a stray, and Bullet is a little puppy who came in as a surrender. Ralphie's backstory, kind of interesting. People had seen him as a stray and they were concerned about him because his body condition was so bad. And somebody put a picture of him on Facebook, and somebody else ran out to the area that he was seen, found him, picked him up, brought him to the shelter. We did an incident report with the police department to say that, hey, we're not sure if he's neglected, but we think something went on here, and nobody ever came and claimed him. Folks, if your dog's missing, the first thing you should do is call the police department, 3331 in Crandon, 478-3331, Forest County, and because they have the dog book, and they'll put you down as missing dog, and then when your dog is found, they'll call you right back and say, hey, somebody found your dog, and here's where it is. Nobody ever claimed Ralphie. He was way skinnier. You can see his bones now. He was way skinnier.
It was worse than that.
Yeah.
Oh, way worse.
When did you? How long have you had him? When did you get him in?
About a month, about 6 weeks now. And so
do you know how old, or at least an estimated idea how old he is?
Well, that's an interesting part of the backstory. Is we didn't realize he was as old as he is. We were giving him medicated baths because his skin was horrible. He had all kinds of parasites, diarrhea, getting weight on him. He's been a hot mess, and we've got him. He's turned the corner now. He's doing really good. When he went in to get neutered with the vet, she looked at his teeth, and she realized that he's a very old dog, and he's going to need mouth surgery. He's going to need a bunch of extractions. She believes he was chewing on a cage or a gate somewhere and broke a couple of his teeth. But he was negative for Lyme disease. He's like the only dog we've had in the shelter in forever that hasn't had Lyme disease. So he must have been an inside dog before he was out stray. So we don't know what the backstory is. And then Bullet is a typical example of please don't get pets.
Let Bullet have his time.
Please don't let pets be as gifts. Bullet was bought by a family member for another gentleman, and the gentleman just really didn't want him. So thankfully, the family did the right thing, and they surrendered him back right away to us because he's still a puppy. He still needs potty training, and he can find his forever family, hopefully really soon. We don't want him to get old in the shelter.
And plus, you guys care for all the animals in this shelter, give them a chance to run around and just get some love. Because I know it's hard for the animals that are in the shelters too, but they get some love.
I can tell Ralphie's liking his love this morning. He is bathing in this attention.
I think he loves the underneath of his mouth being or chin or whatever. He loves that spot.
We believe he's a Shar-Pei mix, and so all that loose skin is just fun to play with, and they like having all that skin played with.
Oh, they love that.
I was gonna say, Bullet has like very stretchy skin. Like you pet him, and his body moves with your pets. So how have you had a chance to test him around other animals, especially like?
Well, this is the first time they met.
That's good. You guys do that a lot. You guys just bring them in for the first time.
They're pretty chill.
Ralphie's really good with other dogs. That he's not intimidated.
Yeah, he's a little afraid of other dogs.
This big guy's intimidated.
He's scared of other dogs. Yeah, he's probably been beat up. But once he knows that he's safe, like with Bullet or a female or a young dog, then he's just Mr. Lover. So, but he prefers humans to dogs.
And because Bullet's a puppy, good with everybody.
Kind of give
puppies are. I just wanted to say a little bit about potty training because a lot of people don't understand how to potty train a puppy, and we try to educate people at the shelter when they get a puppy and bring it home because, for so many years, people have been told, oh, they potty on the floor, you rub their nose in it and you scold them, and that is the worst thing you can do. You can actually reverse potty train your dog by doing that.
Oh, wow.
So what you should do is always be positive. If they potty on the floor, you say no, get them outside. And what people don't understand about puppies too is they can only hold it for 1 hour per month old. So if you have a 2-month-old puppy, they can only hold it for 2 hours. You have to get them out every hour and a half to make, in 3 months, 3 hours, 4 months, 4 hours.
Interesting.
6 months, 6. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. And so then you know, they wait 4 hours for a 2-month-old puppy, and it potties on the floor, and then they get mad, and it's like, no, he can't hold it. You know, they're not trying to be naughty.
And I can hear people thinking right now, well, when I was a kid, we trained our dog by rubbing their nose in it.
Yeah.
You will have some success with that. What the dog is learning is that humans and feces is a bad mix. So I'm going to hide my feces. So sometimes they hide it in the backyard, like you want them to.
Yeah.
Other times they hide it in the corner of the closet when you're not looking.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Notice it till it
they learn to
smells.
just hide it from humans.
Yeah.
That's what you're teaching when you rub a dog's nose in pee or poop.
Yeah.
Right. So then, if people wanted to contact you guys, maybe learn a little bit more just about the idea of potty training or just any tips they need, or to help you guys volunteer, donate, or adopt these adorable little guys, how can they do that?
They can contact us through social media, Facebook. They can call us. They can show up on our Sunday afternoon dog walk at 1 o'clock. We are all over the place. If you want to find us, you can find us pretty easy.
Yes, absolutely.
And we are also open to the public 2 to 6, Wednesday through Friday, and 10 to 4 Saturday.
All right, awesome. Yes, we'll definitely hope these guys get some good homes and that Ralphie can have a happy ever after. You too, Bullet, you too. But you know what else gives us a happy ever after?
Trivia. I know where this is going.